It's strange that hair grows in the jelly crocodile's armpits and maggots have appeared.
Don't you think it's weird that the doll got acne? It even sounds stupid.
Oh my god, these nasty maggots are getting on my nerves more and more every day. To find out what's in my room, you need to like and subscribe. Come on, I'm waiting. Well, 3, 2, 1.
There's a puking Pomni here today!
Hello everyone, friends, and today we will play that same legendary game again.
Are you really calling this game legendary? Oh my god, this is one of the most disgusting games we've ever played.
I think it is rather legendary for our YouTube channel because videos with this game are released very often and our subscribers really like them.
I'm still surprised by this fact, but it seems like this game is really interesting to them. Okay, now we need to get the Lego pieces out of Kaufmo's leg.
I think this guy is in a lot of pain, but I think we can save him. Great. Now he looks healthier. Now we need to help put out the flames from his mouth.
It looks like he ate some really spicy food. Good thing we can help him with that, and to do that, we need to help him push that hot chili pepper into his stomach.
Oh my god, I hate spicy food, and I think people who actually like it are the weirdest. And by the way, it looks like this pepper got stuck in the wall of this guy's stomach.
Did you say guy? Actually, I think you forgot who was actually in that picture before. Okay, it looks like we finally got him, but actually, this level pissed me off the most. Actually, I think this game needs to fix its bugs.
Oh yeah, I think there are really a lot of bugs in this game and they need to be fixed. And now we need to get Jax out of jail.
Looks like he committed some crime and ended up behind bars. By the way, this level with the key is really the weirdest. Where did you even see a flexible key? Wait, did we really just open this lock? But how did we manage to do it with this key?
Wait, what's going on in this picture? Does he really have fleas? Oh my god, these nasty maggots are getting on my nerves more and more every day.
Yes, they really piss me off to the max. Okay, but we were able to help him and now we're moving on to the next level. By the way, look! There's a bubble on this level and we need to replace his teeth.
In general, it always seemed to me extremely strange that a bubble has teeth, because it is like a bubble. And how can it even lift air such heavy things as teeth?
Are you really only now starting to worry about this question? Okay, this is as stupid as it gets. Well, we were able to help the bubble and now we're moving on to the next level. And here we need to help our jelly crocodile fix the car.
Oh, hooray! Finally! This is the level I'm participating in. God, how I love these levels. Okay, let's help me fix the car. In fact, it was extremely easy. We just needed to connect one wire for it to work.
Is it just me, or did you have a really bad shortness of breath? It feels like you were running somewhere. Okay, now we need to go through the most disgusting level, and here we need to help him pee. God, this looks extremely disgusting. In general, it seems to me that it looks more like some lemons than urine.
Doesn't it seem strange to you at all that we help someone pee? I think it looks extremely disgusting and stupid. And in general, I thought that such problems only affect old people who have diseases like cystitis or kidney stones.
I totally agree with you. It really does look extremely disgusting. But the most important thing is that we were able to do it anyway. And now he is very happy. Okay, now let's move on to the next level. And here we need to help Kinger pull hair out of his nose.
Not only does it look gross, but it sounds gross too. Just look at his gross nose. In my opinion, there shouldn't be maggots in the nose. But it seems to me that he doesn't care about this rule and really doesn't take care of himself that well.
Okay, here. I totally agree with you. This looks extremely disgusting. In fact, I really like these games, but I don't like games where there is us, because it makes me imagine all these moments in real life.
God, I'm really surprised that you finally called something disgusting. It's actually pretty weird to hear it from you because you're the same character who licked vomit off the floor. But it looks like even for you, there are some disgusting moments.
By the way, I was always very surprised by this level because here we really just pull out some strange vegetation from his head. In general, it seems to me that this does not happen in real life, and now we need to help me cure my acne.
Don't you think it's weird that the doll got acne? It even sounds stupid. Okay, and the most important thing is that we were able to get all these weird things. And they don't look like pimples at all. They look more like some kind of dragon's eggs.
Dragon eggs? Really? That's the first association that came to your mind? Okay, I won't comment on that. Now, we helped swat that wasp. And in fact, you can't do that because the wasp can sting you in the hand.
And now we need to clean this apple from worms. By the way, I never understood why he does this because it seems to me that this apple definitely can't be eaten after such a huge number of these nasty green worms settled in it.
Apparently he doesn't give a damn about it. Well, that's his right. In fact, he's been gone for a long time, and it seems to me that we can't judge him for anything. And now we're doing some weird thing with her brain.
And I never understood the point of this level. We just remove some girls from her brain and it looks really stupid. Okay, by the way, I am also really annoyed by the fact that this game constantly offers bonus levels for advertising. I think these bonus levels are not worth it.
And now we need to clean our jelly friend's armpits. By the way, this is the most it's strange that hair grows in the jelly crocodile's armpits and maggots have appeared. It seems to me that this should absolutely not happen. Okay, it seems to me that we have perfectly coped with this task and now his armpits look great. And now we will move on to the next level.
Oh my god, Jax! She's not scary at all. She's more like disgusting. Now we're pulling a giant maggot out of some girl's head.
I think it not only looks terrible, but also sounds terrible. But we were finally able to get it out of her head, and now we are moving on. Here, we need to help this fish escape from the stomach of the cat that ate it.
I don't even know who I feel more sorry for. The fish or the cat that had to vomit this fish. Okay, the most important thing is that we were able to help, and now we need to help this girl get the ring that she dropped in the toilet.
Oh my god. I think this is even worse than dropping a phone in the toilet because the ring is very small and much harder to get out than the phone. But the game told us that we first had to wash away all the poop and into the sewer before climbing in with our hand, and we were finally able to help this girl. And now we need to help this guy squeeze out a pimple on his forehead.
Oh my god, his pimple is really gigantic. It looks like he's really let his acne get worse. It looks like we need to pop the pimple with this tool.
I think it was the most painful. But I hope it was very effective because I think his skin will be as clean as possible now.
Oh my god! I'm so glad I'm actually a bubble and can't have acne. Okay, now let's do this to this dog. It looks like she's got a lot of fleas in her fur.
It looks like they even managed to lay eggs. Okay, I suggest that we first comb his fur to get rid of all the excess that is here.
I think this will be one of the most difficult levels because there are really quite a lot of objects that need to be removed from this dog's fur. But I really want to help him because I think he is very uncomfortable living with them.
By the way, this is the only character in this game that I really want to help because he is really extremely uncomfortable. And I think it would be great if we could also treat him with flea remedy.
But unfortunately, this game does not give us such an opportunity. So we will go further right now, and here we need to help Leo, who accidentally stepped on a nail.
It looks like he's in a lot of pain. This nail looks really thick, but we were able to save it, and now this Leo looks really happy.
I'm so glad this Leo is happy. Oh my god. Wait, seriously? Now we have to remove the maggots from this guy's eye. Oh my god, I think this is the most disgusting sight of all in this game. I really hope there won't be any more levels like this in this game because I feel like if I keep seeing things like this, I'm going to puke. I really don't want to puke all over my keyboard.
Oh my god, guys, don't be such a softie. This is just a game and nothing that can happen in real life is happening here. Oh no, this maggot fell back again. But it looks like this guy is still happy.
And now we need to help this guy clean his ears. By the way, have you noticed that the requests of people in this game are much more impudent than the requests of animals? Because people ask us to cope with tasks that they can cope with on their own, but none of them wants to help animals.
That's why in this game, I'm much more willing to help different animals, and this dog seems to have worms. My god, this dog is the unluckiest dog in the world, because a huge number of different other microorganisms live in its body.
But we are able to cure this dog today. I am very glad that we can help these animals, and it makes me much happier. And now we need to help this goat, although maybe in fact, it is a goat.
You wanted to say that it's actually a boy and not a girl! Okay, it looks like the language barrier is starting to get in your way a little. Maybe in the Candy Kingdom this has a specific name. And by the way, it's pretty weird that we have to help this little bastard swallow food here because it seems to me that her body can handle it on its own.
It looks like there are some cheeky animals out there too. But I think we can still help her with this. By the way, it was actually pretty easy. Just look. She pooped rainbow poop. And now we need to help this cat give birth.
Oh my god, we absolutely must help these cute kittens be born, even though it's a pretty disgusting sight. I feel like we've just helped bring 3 new cat lives into this world.
I think you wanted to say 27 new cat lives, because every cat has 9 lives. Did you know that?
Oh my god! Are you really that stupid that you don't understand that this is a joke? Guys, I think we have an idiot in our circus. Although, okay, I promised not to be hot-tempered. Now we helped this chicken lay eggs. I hope these chicks hatch into beautiful chicks or make great scrambled eggs. Now we need to help this guy with a piercing nose. It looks like he can't blow his nose.
This piercing looks really disgusting. I think it's awful. Wait, seriously? We didn't clean his nose completely, but it looks like he's happy with it. Okay, let's not stay here too long and help this guy eat a burger.
Have you heard this? It looks like he just loves burgers. Oh, it looks like he loves them so much that he swallows them whole without even chewing. Okay, everyone has their own quirks and we won't pay attention to it and just help him swallow it.
By the way, it's quite strange that he asked us to help him with this because it seems to me that his digestive system was able to cope with this on its own. Okay, now let's help this girl divide one of her long eyebrows into 2 short ones.
In general, this is quite rude. I think you should have commented on me. This is because this girl really does have genetic problems, and it seems to me that she would really like to get rid of them with all her might.
And it seems to me that he doesn't care at all about her genetic problems.
Seriously? Oh my god, don't tell me we're going to have to get it all out of his ass now.
It looks like that's exactly it. Oh my god, I think this dog is in extreme discomfort. Just look at her eyes. It looks like she's either scared or in a lot of pain.
I think we need to try to help her. I think we can do everything for this. Let's install this strange thing and start helping her.
Don't you think it's weird that we're now shoving something up a dog's butt? I think it's one of the most disgusting sights I've ever seen.
I hope that someday we really stop doing this. Okay, I think we're doing something wrong here. We need this pill to help us.
Yes, it seems to me that we need this pill just to free this dog from everything that has accumulated in her. Okay, now we were able to help her, and I really hope that now this dog is happy.
But I think this doctor is very unhappy. Okay, now we need to help this cat. Wait, seriously? Are we really going to help him shit in this sneaker now? I think we really shouldn't do that.
It seems to me that today we will go through the most disgusting levels in this game. God, I even feel disgusted to look at this, and I feel like I'm gonna puke.
I don't think you should do this now. Let's just finish this level quickly and move straight to the next one.
Oh my god, I feel so sorry for the owner of these sneakers. I really hope he takes revenge on the cat for what he did, and it seems to me that the owner is really not thrilled with his pet's gift.
And now we need to help this guy restore the wheel that he punctured with these nails. It's good that we have patches for this wheel because otherwise it would be extremely difficult for us to make this wheel whole as before.
Okay, let's just focus on the fact that we need to get the nails out. And it seems like one of the patches accidentally somehow got inside the wheel. But the most important thing is that it all works, and now the wheel is whole. And the guy can go about his business on this bike.
I think he's really very happy. And now we need to help this girl cut onions. By the way, I hate cutting onions because it always brings tears to my eyes. And by the way, this girl didn't peel this onion and immediately started cutting it. I think you can't do that.
Yes, I was also very surprised by the fact that she started cutting this onion unpeeled, and now we need to help these guys, and it looks like they want to open some kind of bottle. But judging by their faces, it seems to me that this is a bottle of beer.
I strongly condemn alcohol and think that it should be banned everywhere. But we can't pass this level without helping these guys. Now you can open this bottle to go further.
Actually, it's not that easy because this bottle opener has really weird physics. But we finally managed to open this bottle, and now these guys will be extremely happy. Now let's move on to the next level.
Are these guys really that happy just because of the beer we opened for them? It seems like they really need very little to be happy. And now we need to help this homeless guy. I think he found some food.
I really hope that he will stop being hungry after this. Just look. They shared this food between themselves and are enjoying it. And now we need to help this guy whose lock is broken. And now he needs to get the piece of the key out of there.
I think this is really the worst situation. I really wouldn't want to end up in one. And now we need to try to get this key with the help of this game's idiotic physics. And I hope we really can.
Hooray! Now we're finally gonna get this piece out and this guy can open his door. Wait, seriously? Oh my god! I don't think this is what he wanted to see here.
I even felt a little sorry for this guy. But now let's help this guy whose drain pipe is very clogged in this faucet, and we need to help him with this strange thing to clear the drain pipe.
This thing looks really weird. I've never seen anyone use something like this to clean pipes. Okay, it looks like it's going to be pretty hard to operate. Wait, seriously? Did we drop a piece of shrimp down the pipe again? Oh my god, I feel like this ordeal is going to last forever for us.
I hope we can handle this. We just need to be very careful. Wait, seriously? We did it again. Okay, I think we should hold on to the very bottom of this long thing.
Yes, I think that this is the only right way for us. Okay, let's continue. Wait, where did our thing go? Okay, it looks like we threw it away completely by accident. But it's good that the game itself returned it to us. Now, let's continue cleaning this drain pipe.
Okay, I didn't think there was a really hard challenge in this game, but I think this is one of them. Okay, I think we're close to it. By the way, this is the maximum. It's weird that we have to get this shrimp out in parts. Could one shrimp really do so much harm?
We just have to get the last part out. Great! We finally got this pipe cleaned out. And now this guy can keep using his kitchen sink. Now we need to help this squid prevent a robbery.
It's really cool that this squid decided to help this girl after all, and I think that he should definitely succeed, but I don't quite understand what we need to do. It seems to me that we need to spread all his tentacles, and I really hope that we really will be able to spread all these tentacles.
This is really the weirdest mission ever. It's not as nasty as most missions in this game, but I think we can definitely handle it. We just need to touch these tentacles so that they get into position, and now when I pressed on his bag on his head, he started to secrete ink, and thanks to this ink, we were able to save this girl from being robbed.
Wow, look! She filled it with ink straight from that squid.
Looks like we're on a fishing trip, and now we're going to have to help this guy catch a fish.
We've never seen anything like this before, and it seems to me that something is wrong with this fish. It was swimming belly up.
But it seems to me that this guy is happy with his catch. Okay, it seems to me that the fish should not be dead when it is caught. And now we will have to help the astronaut whose rope has come off.
We need to open that hatch and get that astronaut closer to him. I think he might start having problems with oxygen soon.
Why is this door so hard to open? It spins in a random direction. Okay, now let's try to open it anyway.
It looks like we've figured out how to rotate it now, and we've finally been able to open that door. Now this astronaut will be saved, and he won't be in danger of dying from oxygen loss.
This is really great, and I'm so glad that this astronaut will stay alive. Now we need to help this guy. He really wants to eat the fruits that grow on these trees.
Buddy, why is your mouth so big? It seems like this guy's really gluttonous and he is capable of eating everything that is here. The only thing that irritates me is the sound with which he eats all this.
Yes, this sound is really the most disgusting, but I think that people who like to watch ASMR will like it. And now that we have finished this level, let's help this guy. He needs to express the poison from this snake.
I always thought it was weird when people drained venom from a snake. I don't understand what it could be useful for, but I really hope this guy isn't going to drink the venom from this glass. Okay, we were able to help him. Now we need to help this scorpion save a rhinoceros from a hunter.
It seems that the scorpion and the rhinoceros are old friends, and so the scorpion decided to help the rhinoceros by stinging this hunter. And I was really happy to help this because we just helped someone's friendship.
Oh no! It looks like this baby doesn't want to eat the food his mom made him, and this is another level with some loose stuff like sand. I think we're going to feed this baby a really long time if we really need to feed him this whole bowl.
I think he's still too small to eat the whole bowl of this food. And by the way, in this level, everything happens really like in real life, because when babies eat, they throw all the food around themselves. And by the way, we were finally able to feed him.
Finally, we were able to feed him. I thought it would take even longer. Well, now let's move on to the next level. And here we need to help this guy save his harvest. By the way, I don't know what this white vegetable is.
It looks like some kind of white carrot. Maybe it's an albino carrot. In fact, I'm not very good at botany and I don't know what it really is. But I know exactly how we can help this guy.
And now, we just need to get this vegetable out of the ground, and we were finally able to help this guy save his harvest. This is really cool. I hope he feeds his whole family. And now we need to help this girl who decided to make sushi herself.
I think this is a terrible idea, because every time I tried to make sushi myself, I couldn't do it. Usually they don't taste good, or they don't hold their shape and start to fall apart.
But here all the ingredients are prepared just fine. Now we need to place this red caviar on top of this very appetizing piece of salmon. We really managed to make it very beautiful. What a sight. Now she is in for an unforgettable dinner. And now we need to help this guy overcome his fear and do a rope jump.
I'm very afraid of heights. I think I wouldn't agree to do this jump under any circumstances. But it looks like here we need to forcibly unfasten these guys from the side so that they can jump down with this rope.
Well, now they all made the jump. I think it's pretty weird when people start to panic so much after they paid money for it. Okay, now let's help this guy assemble the furniture. To do this, we need to hammer in nails so that this structure is reliable. And now that we've done this, his furniture really looks very nice.
And we just have to hammer in the last nail. It's not that hard, especially in this game. In real life, hammering nails is much harder. But okay, now we need to move on. And now we need to help launch this attraction.
I know this ride and I really like it. It's actually the most extreme ride, but I think we overdid it a bit. And now these people will panic instead of enjoying themselves.
And I always thought that the real pleasure in this attraction is precisely because of the panic. Maybe it's some kind of weirdness in me. Okay, now we need to help the bear who got into the trap.
It seems to me that if we start listing all your oddities now, we will do it until the end of this hour-long video. And now let's free a lot of this bear. Great! Now this bear has thanked us and he can continue to do his business.
He looks extremely happy. And now we need to help this girl. She hid behind some wooden thing. But it looks like we are helping not this girl, but this guy.
I really wouldn't want to help the guy there and make that girl uncomfortable, but unfortunately, we have to do it to get through, okay? Now they'll do their thing, and now we'll help that guy who dropped his phone in the toilet.
Oh my god! How do they do that? Oh no! This guy actually touched the poop. Looks like his hands are going to be as dirty as possible now, and I definitely wouldn't try to get to the phone after that.
Turns out all this time we could have pressed the flush button, which would have flushed this poop out of here so that it wouldn't interfere with us getting the phone. Okay, it looks like now nothing will interfere with us, and we'll finally be able to do it.
Now we should definitely be able to do it. Great. Oh no! This phone accidentally hit and fell into this toilet again.
Okay, it looks like we need to unfasten all these caterpillars from the trees so that these trees remain intact.
It looks like it won't be very easy because even after we unfasten these caterpillars, they still cling to other surfaces with their legs.
They are as nasty as possible, even though they look cute here. In fact, I am very annoyed by the fact that we will have to complete these tasks for a really long time, because it is really very difficult to unfasten these caterpillars.
Looks like it's going to be quite difficult indeed. But we need to cope with this task in order to move on.
Detaching these caterpillars from the leaves is indeed a very difficult job, but I really hope that we will be able to cope with it. I think we need to throw all these caterpillars to the very bottom.
Yes, it really looks as difficult as possible, but it seems to me that we are taking so long to complete this task solely because Jax initially did not understand where to throw these caterpillars.
It seems to me that no one understood this right away because this game doesn't even show where we need to throw them. The only thing that is clear here is that there is some kind of hole there, and therefore one could logically guess that they should be thrown there.
Okay, we only have one last caterpillar to unfasten. I think that we are able to cope with this and not stay in this level for long.
It seems to me that you don't quite understand the difficulty of this task because you don't play this game. But it seems to me that it was really very difficult for Jax to do this. But now we were able to remove all those tree caterpillars, and now we need to fix the drain pipe.
I think that no tool will help us here. We need to get this pipe out and install a new one instead. Great! We were really able to do this, and now no water will spill. I am very happy about this. Now let's move on.
I wonder what we will see next in this game. Well, it looks like we need to help this cook peel the corn. But it's quite strange that he decided to peel raw corn without boiling it, because in this way all these corn kernels are very difficult to detach from it.
But we actually manage quite easily. All that remains is to unfasten just 2 kernels of corn from this cob. Okay, finally we were able to do it. And now this cook will prepare some wonderful dish with this corn.
Now we need to crack open this macadamia nut. In fact, the guy in the picture tried to open it with his teeth, but he obviously won't succeed because you need a special key to open these nuts.
By the way, these nuts are very sweet and tasty. I really like them. And now we need to help this whale. It seems to me that he has something stuck inside.
I think he really has too many items here. Well, okay later. We have 2 ways in which we can pull out various objects from it. I think first it would be most logical to get the mermaid out of it in order to get rid of the largest object.
She's finally outside. Now we need to take out all this junk that is stuck inside it. I really hope it doesn't cause him much discomfort. We need to try to get it all as soon as possible so that it becomes easier for him.
There are only 3 left, some strange things. Okay, let's get all this through his, how do I say this? Back passage, perhaps?
I think that we will understand the last garbage through his hole in the forehead, since we cannot do it through the mouth. Okay, now we've got almost all the trash out. Now we need to get only the trash bag that is stuck below, and now this Keith will be happy.
Did you even come up with his name? Okay, that really looked cute. Well, now this whale is really happy. And now we will need to help this guy chop wood.
We've already gone through a similar level somewhere. I hope that we can really help this guy because it seems to me that he is really straining himself to chop these logs. By the way, it's quite strange that he really needs to do this. It looks like he's at home. There is a fireplace.
It looks like he is very rich. Although it seems to me that when people are very rich, they buy firewood immediately split. But it looks like this guy actually has a fireplace and is now enjoying it. And now we need to help this guy find the treasure. By the way, it's quite strange that the treasure is located right under the sign that says that there is a treasure here.
I hope this is not a trap, and in fact we can actually help this guy dig out the warehouse. By the way, I really hate the levels in which we need to dig something up, because the physics of the sand here is really disgusting, and it's really very difficult to dig with this shovel because we can't even turn it.
It seems to me that we will be digging up this treasure forever because this sand really behaves as unpredictably as possible. It looks more like a liquid or something jelly-like. And by the way, we were finally able to dig it up and we got it, and now this guy will be fabulously rich. I'm very glad that he was really lucky to find this treasure.
But now we need to help this guy peel the shrimp. By the way, as soon as I saw this shrimp, I immediately had a desire to eat some seafood. I really love shrimp, but the saddest thing is that after cleaning these shrimp, there is really very little meat left from them, and therefore I hate this cleaning process as much as possible.
Yes, this is really very annoying, especially in this game. It looks like this shrimp will be really difficult to clean because it seems to be stuck. But we were finally able to remove this garbage, and now all we have to do is unfasten its legs.
Looks like this will be a little easier than getting that shrimp shell off. Only a little left. Come on, Jax. Try a little so that this shrimp finally becomes peeled. Okay, we finally did it.
Now this whole family will eat shrimp and they will be very happy, but now we need to help give this baby a pacifier. Great, this baby is finally drinking milk. Now let's move on to the next level.
Now we need to get the bone out of this guy's throat.
Looks like this guy is a fan of eating whole food, and this time he really decided to eat a whole fish skeleton.
And this guy, unlike in the past, is absolutely not a fan of brushing his teeth. Oh, just look! His teeth are extremely loose. It seems to me that if we clean them more diligently, they would all fall out.
Okay, in this level we need to inflate the balloons, and this is one of the few not nasty levels in this game. I actually really love balloons.
I never understood why people love balloons. Okay, now we need to hammer in all these nails. This guy can hit every nail in one hit. I really like it.
In fact, it even relaxes me a little. I really like the sound of this guy hammering nails into these pieces of wood. I think I could play this level forever.
I think Jax really liked this level too because we already have the opportunity to move on to the next one, but he keeps hammering these nails. Okay, now we need to demonstrate how gravity works for this scientist.
I think this apple should have fallen on his head, but this time he was lucky. And now we need to comb this dog and get out of it all the fleas that are stuck in its fur.
Every time I feel sorry for the poor animals in whose fur these insects get stuck. It seems to me that these animals are very itchy in the area where these insects live, but they can do practically nothing about it. It's good that we can help you with this.
These fleas are quite difficult to get out of the skin, but we were finally able to cope with it. And now this dog is as happy as possible. I'm very happy to see his happy face. Now we need to help the guy who was pierced by this swordfish.
To be honest, I can't even imagine what you had to do to be pierced through by a fish with a sword, and for some reason she still has a plug at the end of her nose. It looks like this was no accident.
But nevertheless, we managed to get this swordfish. I hope this guy doesn't have any infection and gets back on his feet soon. And now we need to make a model hairstyle for this sleeping guy.
I hope he doesn't mind looking like a football fan or just Dr. Egghead from Sonic.
It seems to me that his name was a little different, but the most important thing is that we got the essence and understood who you are talking about. By the way, this clipper works extremely poorly because it cannot grab some hair, and it takes a very long time to do it.
Well, we finally managed to shave this guy's head, and it looks like he's not happy with his new hairstyle. Well, okay, actually, it's not that important for us. Now we need to help this bird drink, and to do this, we need to fill this flask with liquid with various pebbles.
In fact, I'm most surprised that the birds actually figured out to do just that. It's not as easy as it might seem, but nevertheless, they had enough intelligence for this.
Yes, this is really quite strange, but it seems to me that it is now passed on genetically. Oh, it seems to me that the design of this game has changed slightly, and even different music appeared in the background. Okay, now let's put a ring on this girl's finger.
It looks like they will be a happy family now, and they are very happy that they got married. Oh no, looks like this snake wants to eat the eggs that are in this tree. We urgently need to save all these eggs so that the snake cannot get to them and eat them. It's good that near this nest there was a secret tunnel in which we can put all these eggs.
It's certainly great that we can save them, but I'm very interested to know how they will all get out of this secret tunnel as little chicks. But I think that this is no longer our concern. The most important thing is that we left this snake hungry, and now we need to help this girl. She has a very strange request.
Looks like this girl wants to get implants. It seems to me that I shouldn't explain what kind of implants these are and why they are needed. But the most important thing is that this girl is now happy. Now we need to help this farmer. Looks like he has a huge carrot harvest.
This carrot is truly as gigantic as possible. It seems to me that with the help of these carrots, it would be possible to feed a huge number of people, and it seems to me that Jax would be very happy if he got one of these carrots.
We were finally able to help this guy, and now we need to help the same guy clean his ears. It seems to me that he did not do this for a very long time, and because of this, some insects appeared in his ears. But we were able to do it.
It seems to me that now this guy is happy and he can listen to music on headphones.
Oh no, it's the pooping guy level again. I never understood why our help is needed in this matter, because people can cope with this on their own.
I completely agree with you. For me, this is also really very strange, but we were finally able to help him finish this matter. And now we have to just look at his butt while the water is washed off.
I also never understood why they showed it for so long. I always want to finish this level as quickly as possible. Oh, by the way, look, now we need to help the guy eat a really huge burger that simply doesn't fit in her esophagus.
In general, I absolutely can't understand how this burger got into his mouth because it really is as gigantic as possible. This guy didn't even chew it. Well, okay, that shouldn't worry us. Now we need to get the needles out of this guy's face.
It looks like this cowboy fell off his horse and landed right next to a cactus. But now we were able to help him get the needles. It's good that this cactus did not turn out to be poisonous. Now we need to kill this mosquito.
I hate mosquitoes as much as possible, so every time we pass this level, I feel very good in my soul. Wow, look, we were able to help him. Now we need to help this guy get the TV remote that fell under the sofa.
Oh, I just hate it. Every time the remote control falls under the sofa, I have to move the entire sofa. Oh no, wait, what happened? I think his hand is stuck in this sofa. What is going on here anyway?
It seems to me that his hand might break now because this hand really can't get out of this sofa. I don't know what the solution is to this problem.
But it seems to me that we still need to help him somehow because he can't cope without us. Oh, it looks like we finally managed to somehow get the remote control, and now it looks like his hand is also free. Okay, with the help of a bug, we were able to complete the level.
Oh God, how I hate scorpions! This Scorpio dug into this guy's leg, but it's good that we were still able to help this guy, and it looks like the poison didn't have time to penetrate his blood. Okay, now let's help this chicken lay eggs.
I really hope that in this level, the eggs will not get stuck in this chicken, because usually in such levels, these eggs actually stick to the intestinal walls, and sometimes because of this, you have to restart the level.
But this time we were lucky, and none of the eggs actually got stuck in this chicken. We helped her lay all these eggs, and I think she is very happy about it. And now we need to help get the cat out of the snake.
Wait, did this snake actually eat poor cat? Oh my God, I feel so sorry for this cat. I hope we can get it out without this cat suffocating inside this snake.
It looks like it's not so easy to get this cat out of the snake, but I really hope that we can do it. Excellent! After we grabbed his tail, we were able to get him. But Wait, it's not a cat. It's some kind of badger or something like that.
I think it doesn't matter at all. The most important thing is that we still managed to get it, and now we need to help this frog catch his dinner today. By the way, this is quite an interesting mechanic. I have never seen such a level before. I would like to see such levels more often.
And now we will help this guy chop wood. It's possible that he just doesn't have enough strength. Oh, wait. Is this really firewood? It seems to me that this is jelly or something very soft.
It seems that the developer of this game has never seen firewood and presents them exactly like this. But thanks to this firewood, we were able to make a car for this boy. And now we need to get all these carrots straight out of the ground.
It looks like this carrot is really not small. This guy definitely couldn't have done it without our help, but it's good that we can still help him and get all these carrots from here.
This carrot seems to me to weigh even more than this guy. Okay, now let's help another guy who accidentally stepped on a nail and this nail dug into his leg.
Well, okay, now let's really get them. It turns out that there was not just one nail, but 3 of them. And one of the nails even pierced his leg. It seems to me that this guy was really in a lot of pain.
Now he will have to walk on crutches for a few more days. Okay, now let's help this guy. It seems to me that he wants to guess with the help of a flower whether the girl loves him or not. And it seems to me that the answer will be yes.
I'm very happy for this guy. I really hope that now he finds the love of his life. Just look at how happy he is. Oh no, wait, seriously? Now we have to do this disgusting level? Okay, let's quickly help this horse be born.
It turns out it was really as easy as possible. Do horses really give birth so easily? Oh, I think this looks as disgusting as possible. Okay, now we need to help get the worms out of this apple. It seems to me that you definitely can't eat this apple after this.
It seems that the last worm did not want to leave this apple, but we still had to get it out of there. And now we need to remove the seeds from this watermelon to make it much easier to eat.
Looks like we're really going to have to get all these bones out. This is a rather long process, but the good thing is that this level is not as nasty as all the others. I love looking at this delicious and juicy watermelon.
After this level, I even wanted to eat a watermelon. Okay, now it looks like we need to rebuild this wall and return the bricks that fell out of it. By the way, it's quite strange that the bricks fell out of this wall like that. This means that this building is absolutely unreliable.
But we were finally able to restore this wall, and now we really need to open this bottle. I really hope that there are no alcoholic beverages in it, because alcohol is the most harmful.
Actually, it tastes a little like beer, but I really hope there was some kind of orange soda in that bottle. Okay, now we open this bottle, and in it we found a treasure map. Okay, that was easy.
Now we need to give this guy a model hairstyle. I think it would be funny to leave him with 2 hairs in front and behind. I think he would look like a real punk rocker this way.
It seems to me that this guy wants to be bald more than a punk rocker, but this haircut really looks funny. I think I would even leave it if it were possible, but now let's just cut all the hair off his head.
Excellent. Now I'm bald. Okay, looks like this isn't exactly what I would want in real life. Now let's light the candles on Jax's cake.
Wait, is it his birthday? It's not like his birthday is coming soon. Okay, let's light these candles. Seriously? 3 candles? Is he turning 3 years old?
This is really as weird as possible. Okay, let's keep lighting all these candles. Cool. We finally did it, and now his birthday will be great. And now we need to make a bra for Regatta.
I hate this level as much as possible because every time I feel as sorry as possible for this mollusk. But it looks like we have no other choice and we still have to do it.
I also feel extremely sorry for this poor sea creature. Okay, we got this pearl out of him and now Regatta has a bra. Well, now it looks like we will need to get the phone out of the toilet that I dropped there.
You really are as clumsy as possible. I can't imagine how anyone could drop a phone in the toilet. But it seems to me that it would be funnier if we left it there.
But we still got this phone out of the toilet. Well, now it looks like the bubble has some problems, and we need to get its snot out. God, I hate this level with all my soul, because it seems to me as disgusting as possible. But this time, I want to really get all the snot out of his nose that is there.
Do you really want to do this? On the contrary, I would like us to cope with this level much faster because it's all very disgusting to look at. But we've never done this before, so really, let's try.
I don't think we'll get any extra content for doing this. But still, it seems to me that this is much more correct. Okay, I just have to get the last snot. Great. We finally got it all out of the way, and now move on to the next level.
Oh no! It looks like he stole this hive. Now we will need to help him escape from here. But it seems to me that the developers of this game mixed things up a little. And here, instead of helping Kaufmo, we still have to stop him by stinging him with the help of a bee.
I think it will be very painful for him. Okay, let's try to sting one bee with the help of the second.
Yes, I think this is a really great idea, but it looks like it still won't work out and we had to sting our friend. But look, it looks like a couple in love here is about to get married.
Now we will need to help put the ring on our finger, but it seems to me that it would be much funnier if we put the ring on some other finger and not the one we need.
Seriously? Shall we leave this ring here? No. It seems to me that in order to pass this level, we need to place it on another one. Oh, wait, seriously? Did we complete this level without putting on the ring? Okay, looks like this is some kind of life hack.
Looks like Keegan Chicken has some kind of stomach problem. Oh my god! This is the very level at which we need to help him lay eggs. Oh no, I don't like him because at this level the eggs are constantly stuck in the walls of his intestines.
It looks like it happened again, and we need to somehow try to unfasten this egg. But it seems to me that this will be really impossible because it is stuck to all possible walls here. God, the developers really don't try at all to optimize this game.
It looks like we really broke everything here that is possible, and we really can't get through this level because all the eggs are stuck and they just don't want to go further.
Yes, it looks like we really broke it all, and now all these eggs will be stuck inside. It seems to me that we will spend a huge amount of time to pass this level. Therefore, it is better to restart it and try to pass it on the second try, but much more carefully.
I hope that on the second try, we will be able to pass this level perfectly. The most important thing is not to make sudden movements and get these eggs out as gently as possible. Otherwise, they will get stuck again, and we will have to try very hard to get them out again.
But it seems that this time we are actually able to go through it all much faster because we do it all as carefully as possible and not a single egg gets stuck anywhere.
We just have to push through the last egg, and I hope that we will actually succeed. It handles all those corners great, and we were finally able to take it out. Okay, this level made us try really hard.
And now we need to help Bobby. I think he has some problems with his head and he wants to drink coffee. But in general, when you get a headache, you shouldn't drink coffee because it can only make the situation worse. But he drinks coffee with milk. It seems to me that in principle you can drink this because it is not very strong, and because of it the headache may not become stronger. But it seems to me that he will feel much better. Just look at him. He's really happy with this coffee.
I think we should move straight to the next level. Look! Here, the evil witch decided to prepare some kind of potion, and for this, we need to place an apple in this cauldron.
Actually, in this level we need to make a red apple from a green one. I was always surprised by how this happens because we are actually preparing a red apple. It's impossible!
It seems to me that nothing is impossible in this game. Now we move on to the next level. Oh Lord, this is the very level at which we need to tear off the hangnail. I can't stand this level.
It's also disgusting for me to watch how this happens here because they really tear off this hangnail very strongly. But we managed this level.
I'm very glad that we were able to do this. Wait, is this vomit?
Oh no, just don't tell me we'll have to... Wait, seriously? Are we helping this dude puke? Lord, this game never ceases to amaze me every time.
Guys, if anything, I can't hear you. I took off my headphones because I can't listen to these vile sounds. They really irritate me a lot.
Lord, it seems to me that I'm about to throw up because of what's happening on the screen and because of these disgusting sounds. It feels like they're somewhere near my ears. It's good that we completed this level as quickly as possible.
Even though we finished the previous level, the nasty sounds still continue. God, how I hate mosquitoes. It seems to me that this is the most idiotic creature on our planet.
Yes, it seems to me that our world without mosquitoes would be much better. Well, we finally passed this level and we won't hear these nasty sounds. Now let's move on and help this guy get what's stuck in his hair.
It looks like this guy had chewing gum stuck in his hair. 2 of them, actually. It seems to me that he is studying at a very bad school, and it was his classmates who decided to prank him. But it's good that this chewing gum didn't get caught in the hair, and we won't have to cut this hair out because otherwise this guy was bald.
But now he has very beautiful hair. Well, now we need to help these ostriches. I think one of these ostriches has a question. Wait, no, just don't say that. Oh my God, seriously? Is he going to stick his head right up his butt?
It seems to me that the entertainment of these ostriches is very strange. Okay, now, let's help this guy. Wait, seriously? Are we going to make a Coca-Cola fountain in his stomach? I think it will be extremely unpleasant for him. Well, but nevertheless, we need to do this to get to the next level.
It seems to me that he will experience the most strange sensation because it is a whole fountain of Coca-Cola that will come straight from the stomach. I think this is very disgusting. I wouldn't want to puke Coca-Cola.
But it seems that this guy will still be unlucky today and will have to experience it. Well, I really hope that he will not have any health problems after this, although it seems to me that in this situation it is inevitable. Well then, let's push this candy all the way to our stomachs and look at this fountain.
In fact, it is not as easy as it might seem because the walls of his intestines are quite narrow, and this candy passes there with difficulty. But we finally got it done, and it looks like he finally vomited that Coca-Cola.
All levels in this game are as disgusting as possible. Oh my god! Wait, what happened to this duck? Seriously, do we need to build this duck construction kit now? Okay, let's attach this beak first. It seems to me that in real life this does not happen this way. At least it seems to me that if this were so, then the ducks would not be able to walk normally and use their beaks because these body parts would constantly fall out.
In general, the concept of this level seems to me as strange as possible. We really need to design a duck using all its body parts. This is really idiotic.
Wait, seriously? Okay. Looks like it wasn't a real duck. And now we need to help this girl study for the test. But it seems to me that no one does it this way. If you could connect all the books to your head, it seems to me that everyone in school would be excellent students.
In fact, that would be the most helpful. Someday, people invented such an opportunity because in this case, the whole world would become smarter, and perhaps because of this, it would become better. But we finally connected all these books to her head, and now she is ready for the test.
Now we need to help those guys take off their hats. Wait, seriously? Can't they handle it? Okay, let's see what they're hiding under their hats. Oh my god, this is really his face. I would never have thought that this was really true.
It looks like this crocodile is hiding something too. Oh, seriously, his face looks so weird this whole time. Okay, now we need to help this cat eat. It seems to me that we need to break this egg so that he can eat everything that is inside it.
I wonder what could be inside it. Oh, seriously, is there a chicken paw inside of it? This is really as strange as possible. I didn't think that there could be one separate paw in this egg. And now we need to help Winnie the Pooh, who is freezing.
And for this, we decided to cut this guy's suit. And by the way, it's strange that he's actually a rat, because he's always been a pig. Okay. The main thing is that Winnie the Pooh gets warm now, and now we need to help throw this Sigma horse into the castle.
Sigma horse? Really? Okay, let's tighten this lever on the catapult and then throw it there. It seems to me that this is a small reference to the Trojan horse. Finally, this horse flew to the castle, and it looks like now those who abandoned him have won this war. Okay, now let's help Pikachu drink some milk.
This Pikachu is really the cutest. I wonder why Ash doesn't want to let him drink milk separately. It seems to me that he deserves it because Pikachu is one of the coolest Pokemon in the world. But unfortunately, Ash got angry with him and started throwing Pokeballs at him.
I didn't know you were so knowledgeable about the Pokemon universe. Well, okay, now let's help this Peanut. It seems to me that they played a trick and decided to go in this costume together, having bought only one ticket. It seems to me that these guys are really smart and they were able to save on movie tickets.
Now let's get them out of their peanut skin costume and send them to watch a movie. It seems to me that these guys will be very pleased that they managed to outwit the system and get into the cinema together. This is really cool.
Great! We finally got them, and now they are sitting in two different places and enjoying watching a movie. Wait, seriously? Oh my god, this snake swallowed the poor cat, and now we need to get him. Let's help this cat as soon as possible because I feel as sorry for him as possible.
It's not that easy, because the walls of this snake's stomach are as narrow as possible, and it's very difficult to get this cat out of there. But I hope that this cat is still alive, and he won't have any health problems after we get him out of there.
Great! We've almost got it. There is very little left. You need to press a little. Cool! We got him, and now this cat is happy.
Oh no, looks like this guy is getting shot. Too bad he didn't turn around like Donald Trump.
It's good that this wound turned out to be not fatal and we can remove the bullet from him. After which he will go home.
I'm very glad that this guy is really okay. I was very worried about him. Oh no, looks like this guy has something stuck in his stomach. Look, he accidentally swallowed some gum.
This is really very terrible because chewing gum can stick to the walls of the stomach, and after that it will never come out and the person will continue to choke. But it's good that we were able to save this guy. And now we need to help deliver a huge injection.
This injection is really as huge as possible. Just look at its size compared to this man's buttocks. It seems to me that this injection is very painful.
And now we will need to help light a fire with matches. By the way, it's not that easy. Usually these matches light up very quickly. But here we had to try hard to make this match light.
Oh no, this kitten has fleas. Now we need help getting them. Just look at how active they are. They are still running around. Okay, let's try to get them as soon as possible.
Only 2 fleas left to get. Great. Let's help this kitten as soon as possible. Great. Now he will be happy. Just look at how grateful he is to us.
He really looks the cutest. Okay, I'm very glad that we were able to help him. Now let's put this phone on charge. It seems to me that it is discharged, and its owner really needs to charge it.
It seems to me that this is the most ordinary task and not as disgusting as all the others. It was actually quite easy to complete. But now let's move on to the next task. And here we need... Oh my God. We need to help this man poop.
I really hope that there would be no more nasty tasks in this game, but it looks like we'll have to do it after all. Okay, we were finally able to help this man poop. I hope he feels relieved now. Now is the time to move on to the next task.
I love all these challenges. I really love doing tasks like the one we did recently. But now we need to help put on a bra for this girl again. By the way, this task is real. One of the most boring in this game.
But we finally dealt with him, and now we need to help kill this zombie. This guy really looks as evil as possible. By the way, I've never seen purple zombies before, but it looks like this is one of them, and we were finally able to defeat him.
Did he really die after we stabbed him once? Usually in pre-zombie films it happens differently. Oh my God. Now we need to comb those ticks out of her skin. This is very disgusting.
But we were still able to comb out all these mites, and they remained on the brush. Great! Now this girl can give an interview. Now we need to help this guy get rid of his bad breath.
Why don't they all take such good care of themselves? It seems to me that worms in the teeth are not normal at all. This definitely shouldn't happen, especially for a guy who sings.
Does he also sing? Oh my God, what a horror. By the way, now we need to help the snake. Wait, seriously? Will we help her lay eggs? Okay, this really looks like some kind of very long labyrinth.
Yes, it really is as long as possible. Okay, the most important thing is that we were able to help her lay this egg. By the way, they look really too big for her body. Okay, now we need to help the guy who dropped his phone in the toilet.
How can you even drop your phone in the toilet? It seems to me that this is really impossible. At least now phones are made so big that they definitely won't fall there and fall inside. And in principle, it seems to me that dropping the phone is really very difficult.
By the way, in this level, the phone does not stick to our hand, and we really need to try very hard to get it. But we were able to do it. By the way, the fact that his hand came off looked as strange as possible. And now we need to help the guy who got a mosquito on his hand. Let's kill him as soon as possible.
By the way, this is the only animal on the planet that I really don't feel sorry for. And it seems to me that the world would be a much better place if these mosquitoes did not exist at all, because they very often act as carriers of various diseases. Now we need to help... Whoa, wait, what is this? What?
I think there is no need to explain to our little viewers what we are doing now. Although it seems to me that half of our team also do not understand what is happening on the screen now. Well, let's just get this level over with and move on to the next one as quickly as possible. This level is very cringe.
It seems that after what happened between them before this guy decided to propose marriage to her... Okay, let's decide on the finger on which we will put this ring on. I think we made a slight mistake several times and kept trying to put this ring on the wrong finger, but finally we were able to do it. And now let's move on to the next level.
This couple in love really looks as cute as possible. I am very happy when someone gets married and has a wedding.
Oh yes, I completely agree with you.
Now let's help Jax. In my opinion, this is the very level of hangnails. Yes, that's what he is. Oh God, how I hate him.
Yes, it also seems to me that this is the most disgusting level possible in this game. Let's get through it as quickly as possible so as not to see this horror.
Why doesn't this level end? Oh, finally it happened. Okay, now let's help the catnap who is sitting in the pool. Oh my god, he wants to poop in him again.
Okay, I think we also need to go through this level as quickly as possible. Wow, just look! Completing this level counted even when we didn't complete it. Now we need to help Kofmo.
I think there's a Lego stuck in his leg. We need to help him quickly because I feel how much it hurts. By the way, it's quite strange that he had purple blood.
I think this is definitely none of our business, but now we need to help the Gangle who ate hot peppers and has a certain problem with spicy food.
Oh, yes. I really have a problem with spicy food. My stomach doesn't digest it very well. Well, let's not talk about it. And now, let's help Jax get out of his cage with this weird flexible key.
Flexible key? Really? What is it even possible for them to discover? But it looks like Jax managed to open the grate with it. Now let's help Kinger. I think he has fleas.
Fleas? I have? Are you kidding me? Do I look like some kind of animal according to the developers of this game? This looks as disrespectful as possible. Stop! Am I still barking?
Relax. Everyone in this game doesn't look like they're in the best roles they'd like. Now let's fix this hole in the bubble's mouth. It seems to me that it can be very funny to whistle through it.
Maybe in that case, we should leave this hole in his mouth? Just imagine how funny it would be to call a horse, like the Witcher in that very game.
Do you really think it would be worth it? No, it seems to me that healthy teeth are always better. Okay, I finally have a healthy mouth in this game, and now we need to help Gummy Goo.
Hooray! I'm finally in this game. But it seems to me that Luli Lalu is starting to envy me a little because she wasn't in any level, and I'm seeing myself for the 5th time already. This is really very cool.
This level was too easy. Now we need to help Kofmo. He has problems urinating. Let's help him pee. By the way, he pees quite strangely. This doesn't look at all like what people usually pee.
Wait, are we really discussing what he's peeing with right now? Okay. It even sounds as idiotic as possible. Let's quickly pass this level and go straight to the next one. I can't look at the horror that's happening on the screen now.
It was finally over and he was relieved. Well, this level really looked as idiotic as possible. And now we need to help the king again. And I think this time he has some problems with his nose.
Oh my god, why are such disgusting things happening to him? There's always something wrong with him. Now we need to get the maggots and hair out of his nose and it looks as gross as possible.
Okay, looks like today is the day for nasty levels in this game. We need to get through all this as quickly as possible so that we can move on to the next less vile level.
Yes, I also missed something less vile than what we saw. Oh my god. Wait, seriously? He has a tree growing out of his head. God, this is really weird. How can a tree even start growing from the scalp?
I think this shouldn't alarm us at all. Now the main thing for us is to get rid of everything that is unnecessary. By the way, it's quite strange that in addition to this tree, we also need to get hair. Do we want her to be bald?
She's already bald all the time. It seems to me that for her, this is only for the better. And now we need to help Regatta and get pimples out of her skin.
Oh my god, why do these pimples look like some kind of giant bird's eggs? This is really very disgusting. It seems to me that getting them out of the skin is as painful as possible. I definitely wouldn't want to have acne like that.
But now her skin is as clean as possible and she looks very attractive. Okay, let's quickly move on to the next level, and here this bee wants to sting her chest.
Oh my god, it looks very painful. I really hope this doesn't happen to anyone in real life. Well, let's now use this palm to smack this bee. Great! Now the regatta chest is safe.
It's good that we managed to cover this chest so that YouTube wouldn't block this video for us. Okay, this is very good. And now let's help Kofmo. And here we need to remove maggots from this egg. These green maggots look very disgusting.
Green maggots. This is really strange. It is quite possible that these are not actually maggots, but caterpillars, because for caterpillars, this color is more natural. Well, we were finally able to feed him an apple, but I definitely wouldn't eat this apple after caterpillars lived in it.
Totally agree with you. It seems to me that this apple is as tasteless as possible. And now we need to help her, and it seems to me that she had some kind of unrequited love. It's quite strange that there are 2 girls in her head because, logically, there should be boys there.
But now, strong female friendship has helped her cope with all her worries about her unrequited love. Great! We were able to help her. Now let's see what's going on with this guy's armpit.
Oh my god. It looks like she stinks really bad. Okay, let's look at this. God, he really has maggots in his armpit. It seems to me that this would require not washing for several weeks. It seems to me that this smell is as unbearable as possible.
But we were able to help him, and now he looks happy. Now we need to help harvest the carrots. It seems to me that he has some kind of problem with it. This carrot really looks as small as possible, and it seems to me that it will even be impossible to eat it.
I really hope that we can make this carrot harvest as big as possible. Cool. Just look at this giant carrot. We really were finally able to make it huge. Now let's look at him joyfully and move on to the next level.
I really hope that this time there won't be as many of me in this game as in all previous games.
And I hope that I will finally appear in it at least once, because it seems to me that the developers of this game don't even know about my existence.
I think that this makes no sense, because you are a minor character, and it seems to me that even our viewers are not interested in looking at what you look like.
Whoa, Kane! That sounded rude even to me.